When emotions erupt, will you be ruled, or will you rule yourself? There comes a moment when your heart pounds, your hands tremble, your breath grows shallow, and it feels like the chaos inside might consume everything outside. That's the true test, not of brute strength, but of inner command. Because we all feel it, the urge to scream, to lash out, to break. But the few who master themselves, they become still. Like the calm center of a hurricane. Unmoved. Unbothered. Unshakable. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Understand this, and you unlock true strength. We are not emotionless beings carved from stone, but like steel, we forge ourselves in the furnace. Through heat, pressure, and chaos. When others raise their voices, we lower ours. When others lose control, we hold the line. Not because we're weak, but because we've trained for this very moment. The moment where temporary emotions threaten permanent values. Epictetus warned, "If someone provokes you, recognize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." So we pause. We breathe. We step back and remember, no one owns our emotions. No one commands our response. Silence isn't surrender, it's sovereignty. Power isn't about destruction. It's about restraint. It's knowing you could unleash fury, but choose instead to remain still. That's not denial, that's discipline. That's the art of presence. Detach from what you can't control. Return to the moment. Emotional storms often rise not from what is, but from what might be. The mind races into imagined betrayals, failures, losses. But those futures don't exist yet, they're phantoms. So is the past. All that's real is this breath, this step, this second. Seneca said it best. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Bring your mind home. That's where calm lives. So when it feels like too much, don't try to control the chaos around you. Control the chaos within. Don't fixate on outcomes, focus on effort. Don't chase the illusion of certainty, return to the reality of now. The present isn't always peaceful, but it is always real. And when you root yourself in that reality, you find your balance, even in the fire. When emotional storms rise, don't run. Don't fight. Just stand. Let the flames pass through. Reframe pain, not as punishment, but as preparation. The Stoics taught us that pain is not your enemy. It is your instructor. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Strong emotion points to something unhealed. Something ignored. Something within that must be faced. So don't push pain away. Invite it in. Examine it. What does it teach you? What is it asking you to change? Pain is the hard teacher that makes you wiser, stronger, more grounded. When you stop fearing emotional storms, you start learning from them. And when that happens, the storm loses its grip. The chaos can rage, but you remain rooted. Calm. Clear. In control. When you feel like you're drowning in feeling, anchor yourself. The mind likes to wander, into past regrets, future worries. But that wandering breeds confusion. Epictetus taught, "Keep your attention focused on what is truly your own concern." When we reclaim our attention, we reclaim our peace. Control only what's yours, your thoughts, your actions, your attitude. Everything else? Let it go. Return to this moment. Grounding yourself in the now isn't passive, it's powerful. It's not hiding, it's holding. Holding your center while everything spins. The present is your shelter, your stronghold, your solid ground. And every time you choose presence over panic, awareness over anxiety, you reinforce that strength. You become the mountain in the storm, the one who doesn't flinch. Finally, train for the fire before it comes. The Stoics believed in voluntary discomfort. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That's not theory, it's training. Expose yourself to discomfort daily. Not to suffer, but to sharpen. To strengthen. To prepare. Face small challenges with courage, and you'll meet larger ones with calm. Resilience isn't born in peace, it's built in pressure. When you choose challenge, you choose growth. You build the mental muscle to stand firm when life throws its worst at you. We don't seek comfort here, we seek character. We don't chase ease, we chase excellence. If this message woke something in you, subscribe. Because this is not the end. This is just the start of your training. See you in the next battle.